Did you know that India's indirect tax structure reforms started way back in 1986 with the introduction of MODVAT introduced in our country? MODVAT stands for Modified Value Added Tax. This is the helping the manufacturers. This is how it is helping the manufacturers. Let us explain. See, if a manufacturer bought raw materials and he has paid excise duty, because this was what mod VAT was introduced for excise duty and it benefited the manufacturers. So raw material excise duty the manufacturer paid is 10 rupees 10. Then the final product he is using this raw material and he is selling it for 30 rupees. So before mod VAT, the manufacturer will pay 10 rupees for purchase of raw material as excise duty and again 30 rupees for final product. That meaning this 10 rupees is again repeated in the 30. The final product, what is the excise duty he is paying. That is tax on tax, cascading effect of tax. So this was removed with the help of MODVAT, where they introduced input tax credit. Now in GST also we are following input tax credit. So this concept of input tax credit we got from MODVAT, or cascading effect on tax is reduced. Let me explain with the help of an example. See, the same example we will take. A manufacturer is buying raw materials and excise duty payable is rupees 10 and final product he is selling for 30 rupees. MODVAT has allowed the manufacturer to claim this 10 rupees he has already paid for purchase of raw material. So 30 rupees minus 10 rupees, that is rupees 20 is the final excise duty he has to pay, the manufacturer has to pay. So the 10 rupees he has paid for purchase of raw material is already adjusted. This is the concept of tax credit, input tax credit. So this now also in GST we are enjoying the input tax credit. So this two concepts we got that relation with the MODVAT, that is the creation of input tax credit and reducing the cascading effect of tax on tax. So what are the advantages of MODVAT? The manufacturers are benefited. They got the benefit for excise duty. This was introduced for excise duty. They started keeping books and records for claiming the input tax credit. Then reduce the cascading effect of tax on tax. Then the tax system became more transparent and tax compliant. So this has led to the input tax credit, the concept, and reducing the cascading effect of tax on tax. It is continued up to the evolution of GST and continuing the principles of MODVAT, these two important principles in the GST also. But it has got limitations. This was, MODVAT was only for excise duty. So you have to remember that different states have different taxes, different types of taxes. So there was no system to merge the different central taxes and state taxes. Moreover, the interstate taxes also. So the MODVAT has not integrated the central and state taxes and interstate supply of taxes. They were not able to help it. So that was the main limitation of MODVAT. But these two important principles we are following that helped in the creation of GST and continuing with the principles. So that is the importance of MODVAT in the evolution of GST.